Hey, it's Planner Geeky. I'm back with my second video. If you watched my first video, I mentioned that I'm currently using the personal Saffiano in Aqua, but I'm finding that it's just getting. Well, you can see how stuffed it is. It's just getting so stuffed. I'm just feeling I've not got the space that I need right now, so I'm going to be moving into my A5 Saffiano, which is in the raspberry colour. But I just wanted to get this video done, and then I can get this Filofax set up. So I'm going to try and make this video as quickly as possible. I'm not going to do a major detail setup. I'm just going to go through it as quick as I possibly can. So let's get into it. So the first bit is just the usual stuff. I have two Pilot friction pens that I'm using. I've got them on there because I'm working majorly on my finance section at the moment. They're the pens that I use. So I just have those with me. I'm not going to go into too much detail about the pens. I absolutely love these pens and was against them for a long time because of the issues with the ink disappearing over time. But I'll talk about that more in my next video. I just have these little index clips that I got from Waterstones. I think you get about 8 all different colours in a pack, and I love them. They just look so cute in the planner. And then lovely bright colours, which I like. I've got another one there. I just have bits of stuff. I have envelopes. I have just a little card that I can write a quick thank you for. I have spur cards that are ready punched to go on the rings, and then just have this little envelope that's got just a few bits of stickers in. As I've said before, I don't majorly decorate, so there's nothing major in there really, just a few for colour coding. I have another of these little cards. They're actually from Levinger, but like I say, I'll go into more details about them when I go into my stationery, which I got shipped from the USA, and I have absolutely stacks and stacks of these things, all different ones. I have the usual flyleaf at the front. I stuck my little Apple sticker on that you get when you buy an iPhone, iPad, that kind of thing, because I love my Apple gadgets. I have a sheet, just a little card stock. It's about as far as my decoration goes. I just have a post-it note stuck there with shopping bits for shopping. I have a little note that I left my partner as he was I think he was up at 12 o'clock in the morning to go off to work, so I left that on the fridge. When he was getting all his stuff out the fridge, he had that little note, which is a bit soppy, but it's cute as well. Little picture that my son bought me. I have little bits of random stuff like this in. Planner stickers. These are the paper chase ones, and I love these so much. But again, I'll go into more detail over stuff like this in my next video, or my stationery video. Photos of the kids, I'm not going to share. A little minion, that's one of my twins absolutely loves minions, so I bought him a pencil case and it came off that. Little flags, the usual stuff that people have in the Filofaxes. I use these quite a lot. A little card for McDonald's. When you fill it up, you get a free drink. I have more of the flags, and on the back of that one, I just have some of the post-it ones. Just that if I make an appointment that may possibly change, I just use that, and then I can move it around. Just a voucher for Legoland. So my first divider is my brain dumps. I literally have a brain dump section where just write random notes, and then this is a new section, and it's a focus section. So it's just for I've got it for September, and it's just four areas that I want to work on this month, and it's mainly decluttering various rooms in the house, and it's working really well. I quite like that. It's still a work in progress because it's a new thing, but I'm quite enjoying it. Then I just have a little list, just personal ones on the back. Don't try to fix what isn't broken, which is to do with my Filofaxes, because I'm always trying to change the setup when it's working quite fine just as it is. And then just a little note to myself, eat more salad, veg and less chips. So then you go into my diary section, so I just have the usual stuff. This is paper chase. I think it was about £4 and it's working fine. I've been stamping when months have gone. I don't think I'll carry on doing that next year because it is a bit of a faff. I just have a few dates there. I have a couple of the year planners, but I'm not going to go into too much detail about them at the moment. I'm not really using them to the full potential yet, so I will do when I'm in my A4. I'm going to make a conscious effort to use these more. And then my colour coding system, so there's myself pink, my partner's green, the twins are blue, Important's yellow, and Holidays orange. And that's about as far as my colour coding system goes at the moment. I have some, but they're all the colour of the little index arrows that I have, and I'm going to assign all them a different area, but as yet that's a work in progress. I'm not going to go into major detail about my calendar. I'll just do a quick flick through, because as you can see, it is not majorly tidy. It's not decorated, it's not tidy. I don't do calendar decoration, it's not for me, but I am a very visual person, so I like things to stand out, and I like a lot of colour. But again, I'm going to go through this more. That was a lottery win, and then another lottery win, all in the same week. I won £67 in total that week. I use these little stickers when I have my weekends with my children, because I'm separated from my husband, so we parent between us, so I just know who's coming at what weekends and who's with me, who's with him. Like I said, I just use these index tabs so that they can easily be moved. That's like the twins swim on a Monday, so then I can move it to next week. They have karate. I use these quite a lot, these staples, Martha Stewart ones, so when they've done that, that can move to next week. Just saves keep writing things out. The twins have tag rugby on a Wednesday. Currently this week I'm using just another of these little lavender cards, which is a things to do list. I'll have a little list like that, or like last week I will just have graph paper in between. So basically that's it. For my calendar, it's nothing special, but it works for me. It's quite messy, but it works for me. I highlight green when my partner's working, because he's a truck driver and he works away 4 days a week. He's away for 3 nights, so that's... I'm not going to go into any more detail about my diary. Like I said, once I've got my A5 set up, I'll do a real detailed video. I'm a massive Twilight fan, so I have my Edward bookmark, which I've punched and put in here, and it has the little tassel on the top that sticks out of my Filofax. I have various lists. I mean, my sections are reading, TV and movie, beauty, planner, home. I have a blog section. So basically a reading list, just the usual things. Reading list, a book wish list, books to look into. Then my TV section, movie night with my partner. That's movies that we've watched together. I have my own movie night when he's away. I have a TV and movie wish list of stuff I want to either watch via Sky on demand, or what I want to buy on DVD. I have a beauty section with my current hair colour, makeup colours that I have, and I know what colours I've got, should they be on offer at Boots or Superdrug. I have a little wish list. That's about as far as my decoration goes. Not much on there. I'm not a major beauty person, but I've got hair dryer, because my hair dryer blew up, and I've got a Clarisonic, which I desperately want, but they're quite expensive, so I have to save up for that. Favourite nail colours. And I have my planner section, which has got a list of my Pilot Juice. I love those pens, but again, I'm going to go into that on another video. I'm going to do a stationery video. I've got my Sharpie pens. Then I've got just my review. I've been like trying to do a proper review of, you know, a weekly review for my Filofax, a monthly review. I've got a list of what I want for next year. And then I've got just a few lists for things that I want at home. There's a blog section. And then I've got this new section, which is a little bike. It's a little Midori index sticker. Well, I want to work on health goals. So that's my notes section. I have my finance section, which I'm not really going to go into just now. I'll go into that in more detail in my next video, because it's another area that I'm working on at the moment. I just have a little envelope with receipts in. Then I have my notes section. I'm not very good with home routines, so I'm trying to create better routines at home. So I've just been writing some notes on that. So I have a couple of pages of that, and then I have just a little list of what I'm trying to get together, Christmas gift ideas for the kids. And then my last section is, well, I used to call it a reference section. I've had this section in my Filofax for years, and then I saw it a few YouTube videos where it's called filing cabinet, and I quite like that idea. So basically I just file any bits of stuff, you know. I've got contact details, I've got details for doctors' numbers, GP out of hours, emergency contacts, I have ideas for the kids for days out, I have emails, I have just various things. I have a list of things in here what I take when I go to work with my partner. Like I said, he drives an Arctic lorry. They call it tramping, because basically he goes to work and he stays out 3 nights a week. He's at work for 4 days, and every 6 weeks, or as much as I possibly can, I try and go with him, and I absolutely love it. I take my Filofax with me, I take a book, I travel all around the country with him, and I just love it. I just love going with him. So as often as I can get a babysitter, which isn't too often, I try to go, like I say, every 6 weeks at the moment, I go there with him. So that's basically that section. I just have another little envelope here at the back that's got just bits of stuff that need filing, and then I have a notepad which is actually run out. This is a daytimer one. So that's that. So basically that is my personal setup. And like I say, it's really hard this with one hand. Oh, sorry about this. Like I say, it isn't the prettiest, it isn't decorated, it isn't the neatest, but it works for me, and that's the main thing. I kind of use that. And then I bought this. I've seen a lot of people with these little like stationary things, but here in the UK we can never seem to get some of the things that you see on videos. This is basically, it's a wash bag from Debenhams that opens up like that, and then it has a little thing where it kind of hangs up. I hang it on the windowsill next to the seat where I tend to sit and do my Filofaxing. So I have all my pens in here, but again, I'm not going to go into it because I'm going to show this properly in another video. I have this little middle section. This bit actually pulls off, and I have all like my post-it notes and bigger notes and stuff like that in here. And then I have this little top section that has all my little index things, my dewdrops, post-it tags and stuff like that. So that's basically it for this video. Like I said, I didn't want to go into too much detail. I'm going to go, once my A5 set up and I've got it the way I want it, I'm going to do a much more detailed video of my setup in there. I just wanted to kind of get this video because it has worked for me so well for so long that it was a shame to just not share it really, and move into my A5 and then be in a position where I couldn't share this. So it's a bit of a quick whiz through. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'd love any comments below, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.